Hello friends, welcome back to this series of tenses. And in today's video, today we will learn our second part of present perfect and past simple tense comparison part 2. And in this second part, we will learn some new situations and today we will compare them, each of them. Okay? So no more talking, let's look the new situations that you were waiting for. See here we have written some situations about the past simple and what? Present perfect. So I have already told you multiple times, past simple is always used with finished time expression. Okay, something happened with that time expression. And present perfect is always used with unfinished time expression if you want to add the time. Okay, it must be the finished with past simple. And if you want to add the time, it must be unfinished. Okay, so here let's see. Okay, if we say, I visited Paris in 2019. So here, I visited. I visited is here past simple. And in 2019, which indicates before now. So our year of that is 2025, but our sentence said what? 2019. So can you imagine 6 years ago? Okay, it had been a long time. Okay, this action indicates before now. So we can call this word past. Past simple. I visited Paris in 2019. But if we say with the unfinished time expression, okay, we can say like this. I have visited Paris in many times. I have visited Paris in many times. It's the unfinished time expression. For example, that is, you have visited the Paris from past, okay, from past to present. Okay, from past to present, okay, you and still now, including now, you have visited Paris multiple times. Okay, like this. You haven't stopped. You have you continued visiting the Paris from past to present, and you still continue. Okay, which indicates what? The present perfect. I have visited Paris in many times. So here we have already clear. Then next is she didn't study for the exam last night. So here during the negative I have used here in the negative. During of the negative we have to use what? Didn't. And then during of the negative we have to use the what? The verb one. We can use the past form, okay, during of this. But if it is positive, on that time we use the what? The past form. But it's negative. So it's a rule of grammar, so we can use the past form. She didn't study for the exam last night. So here last night is what? The finished time expression. She didn't study for the exam last night. Then, but if we say she hasn't studied for the exam yet, she hasn't studied, okay? And yet it's a time expression of unfinished time which indicates not a long time ago, a short time ago, and it indicates now, okay? From near past to present, and which indicates what? Yet, a little bit. She hasn't studied for the exam yet. We have already cleared. Next, that they played football yesterday. So they played football, which is the what? The past simple. And yesterday is the time expression, the day before now. Okay, which is called what? Yesterday. They played football yesterday, which this action happened. This action happened in the past. Okay, it's a finished action. This action has already completed. But if we just talk about this, we can understand this through our talkings. The next is they have played football this week. They have played football. Okay, they have played football. This week is a unfinished time which is not over. Which is not over. Okay, this week is not over. And for example, they have played football on Sunday and today it's Wednesday. We know there are 7 days in a week. So we say that this week isn't over. It hasn't ended. But in this week, they have played. So we can call this the unfinished time expression. The next is, and the yesterday is what? It's over. It's the finished time expression. Next. We bought a new car 2 months ago. Okay, we bought a new car 2 months ago. How can we say like this? We bought a new car 2 months ago. So we bought a new car 2 months ago. 2 months ago, what is a finished time expression? And if we say we have bought a new car recently. We have bought a new car recently. So have bought, it's here, and recently it's a time expression of unfinished time. It also indicates the near past. It doesn't indicate a long time ago, a short time ago, from short time for the short past to present. We have bought a new car recently. These are the forms, but during of the time, we generally do the mistakes. For example, that is, if we say with the verb of to leave. If we say like this, I left Paris in 2019. Okay, in 2019. Okay, it indicates the year. But if we say I left Paris from 2019 2025. We can say I left Paris from 2019 to 2025, which is correct. But if you only say in 2019, it's also correct. But if we say this with the present perfect, we can say since 2019. Since 2019. Okay, or it is from 2019 to 2025, which calculates a long time. Okay, so it had been the 6 years, we can say. So during of the present perfect, we can say I have lived Paris since 2019, which indicates the past and to the present, and it's till now and including now, you have still in Paris. Okay, which indicates like this. It indicates the point of the time, and the for, it's the length of the time. That is from 2019 to 2005, which indicates 6 years ago. Okay, it had been the long time. So from past to present, you were still in the Paris. Okay, I hope you have already understand. You can add the time expression with the present perfect, but it must be the unfinished time, which you have to remember as well. Okay, so by the way, I hope you have already understood the common expression. So if you like this video, just like, share and comment my video, everyone, and see you in the next video, everyone, and thanks for watching my video, and bye for now.